search for answers has ended. Collectors of strange, bizarre, and forgotten knowledge. The Curioso Podcast.
Oh, hey, Joe.
Howdy, Chris.
So we're a long distance talking here.
Again.
Yep. So I am coming at you with you.
Coming with you?
I'm coming at you from my shed.
Yes.
Yeah, from the Scarborough Shed Show.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
What you want to do today, Joe?
I was thinking let's do something a little more relaxed.
Sure.
I mean, we kind of do relaxed subjects anyway.
Yeah.
But I thought let's talk about an alcohol.
That sounds good. Relax and have a drink.
Yeah, that we haven't ever discussed before.
Mm-hmm.
Namely, Ouzo.
Right. Well, Joe, we made up some really good jokes the other night, and I forgot what they were.
I have mine written down.
Do you?
It is, hopefully we will find the secret of the Ouzo.
Oh, hopefully we will.
Mm-hmm.
I had another really good pun, and I do not remember what it was.
I don't remember either.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm ready to get into it. I gotta say this. Ouzo is a very Greek drink.
It is. It is specifically a Greek liquor.
Now, I've only ever known one Greek person in my life, to be honest with you. And that was when I met the guy in my very first job that I ever had. Did I ever tell you about it? Is this our anecdote?
Sure. Yeah, it's our anecdote.
All right.
Shoot
Cool.
it.
So let me just do it. The very first job I ever had was when I was 14, and I got a job working at George's. It was a little pizza shop, and they had disco fries and all different kinds of stuff like that. And so when it came time for my very first night, I went, I was working, I was cleaning all the dishes, I was cleaning everything down, and when I was done, the guy said, just clean the stove area, and then you're done for the night. And it was like around 10:30 at night, and I was cleaning up the stove, and it was a little tiny, like 1 inch of like pizza sauce at the bottom of this, big bucket, and 1 inch of gravy at the bottom of this big bucket. And I dumped it out and I cleaned everything up, and he came by and he said, where's the gravy? Where's the sauce? Where's the red sauce? And I said, well, you told me to clean it up. I dumped it out. And he said, no, you freeze it. You freeze it for the next day. This is your first day working here. This is your last day working here.
Wow.
So my very first job, I got fired on my very first night, 10 minutes before I was supposed to leave, by one guy that was Greek. And I got to be honest with you, I haven't been fair to Greek people since, but I hope today will make up for that.
Okay.
I just had this Greek thing, man. But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
As a cisgendered white man, right now in our lives, I think we're all dealing with learning our own biases right now. And that's what I hope to do by this episode, by celebrating Ouzo and all the good tidings that come with it.
Okay, great. I myself love Greek food. This is my first time trying Ouzo.
Right.
And I don't know much about the culture, but I'm kind of open to whatever. So.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't even know that much about the culture until I started like reading a little bit about it or whatever. I like Greek food. I like Greek salads, but I feel like that's like the tip of the iceberg of Greekness.
Oh yeah, that's
you know
like,
what I mean?
Yeah, that's just getting in the door.
Yeah. So, but anyway, in these uncertain times, Joe, let's jump on into Ouzo.
Sure.
What you got for me?
All right. So Ouzo is a neutral spirit, which is made from the byproducts of grapes after they've been used to make wine, mostly the skins and the stems.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are other beverages that do the same thing.
Right. Can I throw one out there?
Sure.
Grappa.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Grappa, which is an Italian drink. It's very much like the skins, the stems, and they just take it and so this stuff is kind of like comes from that. Yeah, but it's so the Greek version.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So ouzo is mainly flavored with anise
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes fennel, cardamom, and cinnamon that can be added during distillation.
And I heard another one also. I think it's angelica root is
Mm-hmm.
another one that's very popular
Yeah,
in a lot of the
there are a handful, but those are the major ones that I found.
right. So, Joe, did you know, very much like champagne, that that ouzo is only called ouzo if it comes from the ouzo portion of Greece?
Yeah, Chris, in 2006, Greece won the right to label ouzo as an exclusive Greek product, which means that no one else can make, some knockoff and call it ouzo.
Right.
Very much like Trappist beers.
Exactly. Now, okay, I was joking about the ouzo region. That's not true. There is no actual ouzo region
No,
of
no.
Greece. But
There is a supposed home or birthplace, but we can talk
right.
about that a little bit later.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. It's a little island.
Hmm.
Yeah, they have lots of exports, ouzo being one. I literally have all of the drinks next to me right here. So,
Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to grab just something to chase just in case I hate everything.
oh, yeah, I get that.
So, the first Ouzo distillery was founded in 1856.
Hmm.
Seems a bit late because the roots of Ouzo date back to the 14th century.
Right. It was a bunch of monks, right?
Uh huh. That's how they do, just like Trappist beers. Ouzo was called the substitute for absinthe without the wormwood. Boom. Ouzo 12.
Ouzo 12.
So this is just a splash over ice, right?
Right. That's what I've got. It's loosened up already. Right.
Lucian. It
Deluge.
happens because of the anthol essential oils in primarily in this anise,
Right.
which is completely soluble in alcohol at 38% ABV or higher, but not in water. So
Right.
what
So
happens is they separate, boom, milky white cloud.
you've caused an emulsification.
Yes.
Is what you've done. So did you want to try it with the ice first? Now I'm curious, am I going to be able to see these crystals or
I
or
don't
not?
know.
I have no clue.
Yeah, me
All right.
too.
Ouzo of Plumari. Now this actually comes from Plumari, which is a little town that is right next to the oldest distillery, and the little town is called Plumari.
Yes.
So that is where that oldest distillery is from, as well as this distillery here.
Did they have ouzo in that?
Oh, they drank ouzo throughout the entire wedding.
I've never seen it.
Also, if you'll notice the very top of it, it has a cork. This
Yes.
is the only
So-
ouzo that is corked.
No.
No?
No. Look,
Does yours have a cork?
cork.
That's a fake cork, Joe.
Well,
This
I'm
is actual
saying
cork.
it, but it's not a twist off.
A lot of the time it's very that kind of umami sort of stuff, like fishy, things
Well,
like that.
and it's a very coastal oriented
Right.
place, Greece. So
Exactly.
stuff from the sea. Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
They were taking bread that they had made, like a little bit of dough, and they were taking it and they were putting it around the edge of the bottom of the pot. Okay. And then once they were finished doing that, then they took the top of the pot or the cone of the castasis of the pot still that comes down with the copper wire. They were putting it
like
on top.
the limbic area.
Yeah, exactly. And the reason why they were putting that bread around it is because the heat will actually bake the bread and it'll cause it to completely seal.
Nice.
So instead of
That's
using
cool.
rubber or vulcanized rubber or anything like
silicone.
they were using bread that they use every single time they put it on there. It bakes into place and boom, there you go. You have a super tight seal. Craziest thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had no clue. And unless I would have watched that one specific video, I wouldn't know that that's how some people do it because
That
I
is
could not
really
find
neat.
it in writing anyway. Joe, thank you so much. And Upa.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, see ya.
All right. Bye.
Bye. I don't know if you're actually going to hang up, but I'm just curious.
I'm just gonna stop recording
How did everything go at the movie?
at the movie. Good. We only stayed for Jaws.